Hello, family and friends. I'm glad I've come back today. I have come with a nice package, a really beautiful package. I've been reading a book called The Richest Man in Babylon. It's written by George Samuel Clayson, and its setting is ancient Babylon. History tells us that this was a very glamorous city with thick and tall walls for its enclosure or fence, if you like. It was politically and economically stable in its days. And so the writer uses that as the setting to bring to us lessons on how to accumulate wealth. He uses the speaker as one of the richest, the wealthiest men in Babylon, and is teaching his fellow men how to make wealth. And so I have drawn out those lessons, and that is what I bring to us today. It's a very interesting story if you like to read the entire, the whole book, but I just pulled out the lessons because I think that's what we need to have, and that's the essence of writing, that we pick lessons for ourselves and then figure out how to inculcate them in our living so that we make life a lot more interesting than before. So out of what the guy speaks, addressing fellow men and teaching them how to accumulate wealth, I have drawn out the key lessons, and he calls them the 7 cures of a lean purse. Lean, like slim purse, and purse being where you keep your money. So 7 of them. The number 1 is saving. So he says save. It doesn't matter how much you earn. Everyone's earnings are enough. Now that sounds mean and maybe funny, but whatever you earn is enough. It is possible for every one of us to save out of the little or the much that you earn. So get at least 10% as the least amount and keep it aside. If you make that a part of your lifestyle so that you don't spend every penny as it comes, then quite a number of things will happen. The number 1 is that your self-confidence will be built, knowing that finally I have a little fund which is accumulating. You understand? So you know that finally I am living responsibly. We know these things, but we don't do them. I'm not sure why we do not. But once we start, you then start saying, oh, how I wish I had started earlier. So start saving. Open a savings account. Go to the nearest circle. Go to your association, close. These days, every village has a village savings account. Go open an account and throw your some coins there. Make your money accumulate. Number 2, control your expenditure. Do not live beyond your means. I am actually have a testimony to this. Living beyond your means. So if you're earning 400,000 UGX, why are you renting a house of 200,000? 50% of what you earn. That is living beyond your means. Before you know, you'll be borrowing to cover the gap. You accept that at this point, the level I am at, I cannot afford certain things. That is called wisdom. It's not taking yourself through pain when you could do better. It is called wisdom because you have an outlook to a certain future that you want to build for yourself, for your children, for your community. So save. Mind your expenditure. You can delay gratification for the future. So we have said that you should control your expenditure. Don't live beyond your means. Draw a budget and go by it. Live by the budget. Some people will talk about you. People will talk about you whether you are nice or whether you spend or not spend. They will talk. As long as you are still alive and breathing, people will talk. So don't mind them. Draw a budget. Stick to the budget. They'll call you mean. That's fine. You are building something. Be mean. Even to yourself, be mean. So that you're able to live within your means. If you have debts now, work out a plan of paying them off and don't borrow no more. So, save and control expenditure and have a budget. The reason why it becomes difficult to save is because we spend beyond our capacity to earn. And so we make it sort of impossible for us to spend here. But remember, actually, that saving requires that you take off that portion first and keep it very far where you cannot reach. Fix it with a bank so that you can't withdraw it anyway. Force yourself. Grow the discipline of saving, my friend. Grow the discipline of saving, otherwise you're going to die a poor man or woman. And your children will be miserable until they get this wisdom themselves. Okay. Number 3 is make your money multiply. You don't just save to keep it there and to keep it bulging so that you tell people, oh, my account has 100 million UGX. We save because we want to make this money make more money for us. You want to make your money your slave so that you are the master over it. So you're going to invest it. Yeah? You're going to invest it. It is going to make more money. Like give birth to more children and even grandchildren, and all those will start serving you. Now that sounds very simple and straight, but of course the decisions to invest and what to invest in and who to invest with are key. So be very careful when investing. And actually that takes me to point 4, which is guard that money. Guard that, my friend. I have been duped, so I know what I'm talking about. Guard that money. When you accumulate your savings, it doesn't matter how big or small it is, guard it. We are surrounded by people who have ideas on how we should spend our money. So they're going to come feigning to be advising you. Guard it. All get rich quick schemes don't work. Wealth is accumulated through a process. And I'm not speaking these things because I'm the wealthiest person we have in the country, but because I have found the wisdom. I am building my own wealth, my brother, my sister. I am building wealth. And before you know, hey, you will read my story. So it's not because I've already built it. It's because I've found the wisdom. And I don't want to wait until I've built so that I come and show evidence. I want us to do this thing together. So, you should guard your money, guard your savings. I've heard of stories, very sad stories of people who have made money, rather who have saved money and they withdraw, and someone has told them a story of how it's going to multiply and how they will be receiving this much per month, and the money is just blown away, just like that. So your pain of saving and postponing gratification to a certain future date just goes like that in vain. So guard it very, very strongly. Learn about investment, learn about how to manage money. You are a wealthy person in the making, so expose yourself to this knowledge. How did rich men become rich? What literature is there to guide us? You read, listen to those programs, wealth creation programs. Be very open to possibilities, but do not let that money get out of your hand until you are 100% sure that where you are taking it is a credible venture. Yeah. Number 5 is own your house. I am giving you a summary of what is in the book. I have had advice on contrary to this, of delay building your house because it's going to take money from you or stuff like that. But this is what George, the writer, says. Build your own house, or maybe buy. In the current situation, it might not be very easy, but if you can do it so that you stop giving the landlord all the money that you give him. In fact, this guy goes ahead to say you could borrow First get some amount and then top up, borrowed money, and build. And then the money that you've previously been paying to the landlord, you can use to settle the loan. When you own your house, you cut out lots of pressures from life. And you will also become a landlord yourself. Number 6 is ensure future income. So you are saving. You're not saving so that you withdraw your savings and spend on food and for subsistence living. No. You're saving so that you invest. And when you invest, you're ensuring an income for the future. When you grow old and your bones are feeble, my friend, you won't have the energy to go around looking for money. Yeah? So save for the future. Study the different possibilities. What can you invest in? Do you want to invest in real estate? Do you want to invest in some business that you have studied and you know that you are able to run? Where are you investing? Okay? Study, knowledge, gather knowledge and expertise in certain areas that interest you and grow business there. You do not have to start big, start small, very small, and then gradually you will see that you're getting there. You need to plan for that time when you don't have the energy to run around looking for money for your family. Number 7, which is also the last chore, is increase your ability to earn. As you earn now, maybe you're not at your best. See, we earn from our skills, we earn from our knowledge, we earn from the things that we're able to do either with our hands or with our heads or both. So the sharper you are, the greater you are in your skill, in your trade, the more capacity you have to earn. So sharpen yourself. It's called sharpening the soul. Sharpen yourself. Learn more. Grow your confidence. Grow your network. Grow as in expand, explode, so that your capacity to earn increases. So there's seven ways to increase your purse, the size of your purse, the size of your wealth. Now, when you eventually get the money, how do we keep it? Haven't you seen guys who at one time were the richest guys in the area but are now poor? So money comes, but it also goes. Now, George Clason, the author of The Richest Man in Babylon, says this is how you should keep your money. Number 1, you should save. We said that already. Save. Number 2, invest. Number 3, align your investment with your passion. Don't go into business that you don't know a thing about. You might fail, especially if you are using people who know more about it than you do. You never know. Not all of us are straight people. They will use that advantage and hit you where it hurts most. Number 3, be wise. Consult. Get wisdom. Consult people. Every area you want to invest in, someone has been there before. Find out who is it, what can you learn from them. Don't just go blindly and fall into a ditch where we cannot even recover you. Okay. If you do not want your money to run away from you, be careful where you put it, where you invest it. I've told you already, I'm speaking from experience. A number of years back, I had made some savings and I had this plan of, hey, you put in and every week you'll get so much. And I said, oh, this is timely. I have my savings ready. I could make a few more coins. So I did. Did it last? Did I recover my money? No, I didn't. And the pain stayed with me for some time. So I am speaking what the author tells us, but also things I've experienced in my own life, trying to look for money. So now I know that no one makes money quickly in one day, unless you are very familiar with that business. I mean, if you went to busy business areas, you could buy something here and sell it the next minute and make money. That is possible. But it has to be in a trade that you are familiar with and with people that you have grown confident dealing with. So, my friends, that is, in summary, the wisdom from the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. Let us grow together. Let us make wealth. Let us make money. Let us make life very comfortable for us, for our children, for our families. All right? I will be back soon with another package of wisdom. Thank you and be blessed.